All right, we're back, and well, now I got a bunch of stuff in my frame because I didn't intend it to look like this, but this new HD camera didn't really help. In fact, it made things a whole lot worse. Or maybe it's just the laptop, can't handle it. I don't know. But Little Chef is not here, so it's just me. This looks like it's actually working though, which is good. Hello, Dinner with Mom. Today, I'm gonna be making some Italian classics because I'm making pizza after this. And I wore a top hat because I had one. And, you know, I wanted to look like you're at a fancy cocktail bar or something, you know, give a little flair, a little this, a little that. So, what should we start with? Honestly, I could use a drink because I spent all day sort of setting up lights and an HD camera for a top-down view, and then I went live, and I'm not sure what the problem was. Could be that this little MacBook Air just isn't cut out for that kind of streaming. So, we'll have to stick with the phone for now. Maybe tomorrow for the two shows we'll be able to get it set up. Basically wanted to have an area here so you could see a little bit closer what I'm doing and a close-up. And we got one for the stove as well. But I don't know if I'm going to need to bring my whole PC over here or what to make it all work. So, I need some ice to make cocktails. That's always a key ingredient. So I'm gonna get a little bowl for my ice. And it's not in the fridge. Ice doesn't go in the fridge. Oh, I tell you what, that was stressful. Came in here. Little Chef left me in the weeds. I just got done with a workout and I threw on a shirt and then sweat through it in about 10 seconds. And I was trying to get the stream started and I was dropping 100% of frames, whatever that means. I mean, I think I know what it means, but I'm not entirely sure. Little Chef is at a band rehearsal right now, and I'm all alone to figure it out for myself. We're trying to up our production value, and by doing so, I made it worse. But we'll get there. So we're gonna let's make an Aperol Spritz. It's pretty easy. I need an orange, which rhymes with porridge? I don't know. And a peeler. Not for this, but for a future drink. And also we're gonna need a second orange, I think, to slice for our garnish. And, 2 oranges, great. Great success. We're almost there. in 15 minutes we'll have a drink. You know, she's a much better bartender than I am. I just have a top hat. So it looks like I know what I'm doing, but I really don't. And a little Prosecco. Put that there. And what else? Classic. An olive. Casa Vetrano, to be precise. Let's get a fancy pick. Do I have one? I guess I could just use one of these. And we'll cut it with some scissors. Whew, there it is. That should work. So, if you are hanging out with me today, welcome. I'm gonna try to open this back up and hopefully it doesn't crash the whole system like last time. That does not help me. All right. Let me find where I'm at here. Oh, you know what? I changed my mind. We're gonna do my personal favorite cocktail. Great sort of starter, aperitif, digestif, very refreshing, not too boozy. It's called an Americano. And this cocktail, sort of bittersweet, refreshing. Make sure I'm keeping up with the chat here. There it goes. Thank you. Nope. Boy, this is never-ending problems today. All right. All right, here we go. Finally gaining some traction. So, let's see, we got measuring jigger here. This is essential, or if you have something that measures out, you know, ounces, quarter ounces, half ounces, you could use that. For this, you're gonna want a Collins glass. I'm gonna take, and all of these drinks today are gonna be with these ingredients. So, we're gonna be, well, I'm going to be making pizza after the stream with that same dough that I saved from Sunday. So if you were here on Sunday, we made some fresh bread, and I said, you know, normally I'll save half of the bread to make pizza with. And it usually lasts, I usually only keep it about 3 days, but decided to stretch it, and I'm at 5 days today, which is as long as I would try to save dough for. You could freeze it, and I don't really know, I haven't tried freezing pizza dough. I'm not really sure how well that would work. Right now it's I'll show you when I was talking about overproofing in the next show, what it looks like. But with pizza, it's still gonna be great. So, for all these drinks, if you have sweet vermouth, Campari, Aperol, and gin, you can make all these drinks. Several of them, well, not several, we're making about 4 drinks right there. I changed today's show from Cocktail Cuties to Captain Cocktail. I don't know if I'm all that cute, but I am a captain of the ship. So right now, we're gonna use sweet vermouth and Campari to make an Americano. Honestly, this might be my favorite drink. If you're ever too drunk when you feel like you want to slow down when you're out, but someone asks you if you want another drink, this is a good one to keep in your back pocket, because it just has Amaros in there, and sweet vermouth. So sort of the in order of most booze to least booze, you have things like fortified wines, your vermouths, sherry, port. Well, those are wines, but they're fortified with an alcohol, so not sherry, port, but vermouths. There's a whole bunch of other things in this classification, and then you have your Amaros, your Amari, that are a little bit higher in alcohol, shelf stable. Usually fortified wines you have to keep in the fridge, or they'll get oxidized and start tasting different than what they're intended to be. The Amaros, Amaris, there's hundreds of them, and they are all delicious in their own way. Campari is a very common one. Aperol is another one. These are shelf stable, but they are probably about half the alcohol of something like gin. So this just has a fortified wine, essentially a vermouth, and an Amaro. And I will stop talking and make the cocktail, I promise. So we're gonna do 1.5. So you wanna hit that line and go a little past it. Sure, we've talked about that before, the meniscus, little bulb over the top. And then we are going to do the same with our sweet vermouth. I'm going to use this other side because actually there is a line for 1.5, so I don't have to pour twice. We're just going to put that in there. We are going to ice this. And we're going to top it with club soda. Now from there, get a nice little orange twist. Make sure you take your sticker off. I've made that mistake before. And I usually pull back towards me like this. Keep your finger out of the way. Watch your pinkies. Don't want to lose those. You can sort of twirl this bad boy a little bit, if you'd like. And then just put that right up top, however you'd like. And I have straws around here somewhere. Let me go to the bar. All right, I'm back. Found my fancy picks. And let's go with copper. Now, I would serve it like this because I think it looks nice with the separation. See, this is why I had the other camera, so I wouldn't have to walk over here to show things.